These are all my creations that I've made with this pen till now. I'm just practicing. These are all my practices. So these are actually made with like Photoshop, Blender, and you could see how it's going to be working in Photoshop, and I also show how it works in Blender. So keep watching, and all the links are in description if you want to buy this particular same one. So check that out. Hello everyone, and I want to show this Inspiroy H1060P. It is by HUION. I don't know how is it pronounced, but you could see that the box is very dirty because I actually kept it in my storage, but I wanted to show how this looks. So inside of this, why is it so dirty? Sorry for the dirtiness, guys. It doesn't look this dirty on without like the flash, but when there is light, it looks like a lot dirty. Okay, so first of all, we got this wire, and then we also got this pen that comes up with it. Obviously, we can like remove the pen. I don't know how to remove the nib. You just I don't know how to remove this nib. It also comes with this holder, so you can check this. And in this holder, if you spin this, you get like all these nibs back up. I don't know how to remove this. I've never removed it, so probably need to check how to remove this on internet. Let's keep it like this. Sorry for the dirtiness. I don't know why it's looking so dirty around here. Oops. Very raw tech review, I guess. Why is it so dirty around here? Screw that. Then there is also the main part, which is this tablet, which is like very huge. I didn't realize it would be like this huge. That's all in the box, by the way. So I'm just going to, I am using my light, which is why it's looking like very dirty. But just looking normally, it does not look this dirty, but I'm not sure. Like just normally looking, it does not look like the mouse pad and all. It does not look that dirty. But the flash basically makes the dust look like crazy. Basically, you get this wire. It has this one, which is USB 2.0, I think it is called, or 3.0. I don't remember. I'm placing it at the wrong way. This is how it looks. There are numbers around here. So I've never actually purchased one before. This is my first purchase. I've only used my friend's tablet. And one thing scares me is this area, which is where we connected it. It gets connected very tight. So when I have to remove this, I have to press it like very strongly. Else it just does not get connected. You could see it is now connected to my PC. And you could see it's now working perfectly. Here you could see. Now I did install this driver, which is HUION tablet driver. Basically it allows you to add like different controls for these keys around here. It also allows you to like enable press keys, soft keys, and all that stuff. Then if you go to working area, you could see it now uses like full area around here like this. I don't know if I can stretch it. Okay, I can stretch it like very far, but I'm just going to do default like this. You can also rotate this. In this digital pen, there are like on the pen there are like two keys, right? Let me see if I can actually. Is it visible? Okay, so in there you could see there are two keys, like top and bottom. It basically allows you to change the keys. So mouse right button, mouse middle button, and you can actually have like different different keys for each different program. So by default, if you, let's say I open this Photoshop, it will automatically switch to Photoshop, and if I switch to Blender, it will automatically switch to Blender. You don't have to manually go in here and then choose which one you want. You just have to add it once, and all the settings that is used for this program would be used automatically. Then there's pressure sensitive. This is the default one, which you could like test around here. I don't like this one, which is why I go with this one, kinda, because the higher you press, the bigger the stroke is, like this. With this smaller one, I don't know, if I like lightly do it, it does not look as light as possible. But if I do this one, then using light one does work better, like this. You could even make it soft, but it's kinda, it just makes it like way too easy to write. I like to keep it this one so that if I want to do like lighter strokes, I can just do it easily. And if I want to do stronger, I can do it like this. Obviously, there are buttons. I don't know what store is. It just opened like my browser, so let's just screw that. There's option called game mode, mouse mode. If you do mouse mode, you could see that even though so if I disable this mouse mode, okay, so if I disable this mouse mode, you can see if I move my mouse here, my mouse also uh, then you will see that if I move my pen here, the mouse also switch that location. So based on where my pen is, that's where the mouse cursor would be. But if I change this to mouse mode, this might be good for playing games or anything. You would see that even though I'm making it press around here, it's not changing. It basically works like a mouse. Then I'm just going to disable this. Sometimes you might need to disable this Windows Ink based on, like, I found this one to be working better when disabling for OneNote and all. But for now, let's just keep it enabled, but just try it by disabling this if some issues pop up. Now in the Photoshop, you can see that I can simply just add my pen, and you would see that I actually thought that, okay, this pen might be a bit bigger. Sorry, I thought this pen tablet might be a bit smaller than usual because it said like 10-inch or something. I don't remember. So when I got this pen tablet on the online, I thought it would be like not that big, but after checking around here and getting this, it's like way big. And people are usually saying, people who are like much more experienced, saying that bigger is like better, like for these cases. Okay, so now it is resetted, and you could see that I can actually do light strokes. For example, if I keep this enabled around in Photoshop, I can do like light strokes, I can do darker strokes, and I can do like thicker strokes like this. And if I select this one, then even the opacity is controlled. So you could see that, let me remove this one so that it is like equal size. You can see that if I press harder, it's like perfectly darker, but if I do like lighter, it's lighter like this. You could even do your name and something, maybe you're teaching something, or it just works nicely. I'll also show some creations that I made with this one. So just wait a while, I'll show all the creations that I've made. I'm not used to using this stuff, so this buttons, so I just use my keyboard and I do all the stuff with my pen. Another thing, if you enable this one and enable smoothing in here, it kind of allows you to create better lines like this, smoother lines. So maybe you want to create some, maybe you like did some did some line like this to make some drawing. I don't know, I'm not a good drawer. I don't know what it is called, but basically you could do some smooth lines after this, after doing some strokes. If I go to my OneNote app, this is, I don't know, this was just for me testing, but you could see I do write some notes around here and it kind of works better. You could see my handwriting is bad. Again, getting a pen is not going to improve your handwriting. If you're like handwriting with normal pen, ball pen or anything is bad, it's not magically going to digitally make your like handwriting good. But basically it allows you to write notes and it just feels better than typing, in my opinion. And you could see all these notes that I've taken on OneNote. You could see how it switches. I think for this OneNote to work, you need to keep this Windows Ink on, else it does not work well. But when I'm using other apps, I like to keep that disabled. It's very, very case by case. And you could see how nicely you can type. I'm also going to show how it works in Blender. Also, you could see how nice it feels. You could see whenever my mouse is, whenever I move my pen tablet closer to this one, this light pops up. This basically means that it is now active. If I move outside, it's not active. It's also like this holder is also feeling nice. The only issue is I'm not used to like thicker pens. Even when I used to, when I was in school, colleges, I used like pens which didn't have like much thicker stuff like this. So using this is kind of feeling a bit off, but I think I just have to get used to it because all of it just all of the pen tablets that I've seen do have like thicker pen like this, or this thicker thickness. So let me just show you guys in Blender. So right now you could see this is how it looks. I can go into my texture paint. uh, I use like shift and all like this, and I've added the right button on this one, so a middle mouse button I mean, because middle mouse button is like used for all the movement and stuff. So I just have to press control or shift to move it, and like this. I am using like a free add-on which is has paint. For scrolling I do use my mouse. Okay, has paint, and then I'll do setup material, setup scene. Okay, and this basically allows me to like make stuff with a pen, or I mean what you call in layer based. And you could see that if I now go in here and then make it, let's say, white, I can now paint on it. Let me try using the pen tablet. I still get like confused when using the buttons, but you could see this is how I can just paint on stuff. And because I'm using this has paint layers, there are multiple like free plugins for layer based stuff. I can actually do layer based styling. So maybe I want to have a green color on top of it like this. I can do that with, if I now select this one, then the strength is based on how much I'm pressing. I'm also going to reduce the size of it so that it looks nicer. So you could see this is same opacity. So if I select this one, then it is based on my opacity. So if I like slowly increase the thick pressure, then you could see how nice it looks. And if I select this one, then my radius is also based on, so my radius is based on how much I'm pressing basically. So you could see I'm doing lighter strokes. I'm just not doing much pressure and it's working. And if I do stuff like this, which is harder, it works. I'm not a good painter, by the way, which is why whenever I do stuff, it does not look that good. But again, this is for practice. Like this. Obviously, you could select like pen directly. If you have like 4.3 Blender version, you don't have to manually select this stuff. It automatically gets selected based on what you're using. So erase hard, erase fill, paint hard. If you do this, then you would see that only the radius is selected. If you do this, then you would see still radius, but if for this one only strength is selected. So you don't have to manually select this always. You could actually choose the pen, appropriate pen. And this basically allows you to like do stuff in Blender too, which is pretty cool. So I do like this pen with how nice and wide it is. I'm still getting used to it because even in school I used to write like this. So I used to not move my full arm. I used to move stuff like this and then move stuff like this. But when you're doing some painting, you need to move your hand like fully like this, and it is kind of uncomfortable for me to move it like that. It's not natural for me, but I think it just comes down to like getting used to it. So yeah, that's all. If you want to get this, consider using the link in description to get it. And if you use the link in description, that's just my affiliate code. So yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye. I hope you buy this and draw a lot. And yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.